Greetings and welcome. Let's get right in.
On the afternoon of May 11th, a little before 1 p.m., I was sitting out back when a deer catches my eye dashing down the hill. The deer raced toward the street between two homes and just beyond the neighboring house. I quickly grabbed my phone to capture a video, and as I glance from the backyard toward the street at front, I see the deer has paused and is looking at me. As I start the video, showing here, the deer reverts and dashes back. I get in position to catch the deer's return after passing the other side of the neighboring home, as it heads directly into the woods. This all happened so fast. Just after I had captured the second video, I glance down and I see that the length of the first video is 1 second, and for the second video, 6 seconds, thus 16, which means love of God, and I smile. And while I don't often look at the number of photos and videos stored on my phone, I'm led to check, and hark, there are a few. But I immediately see 999, 9 means birthing promises, but then I also see 42 and 95, which are both meaningful in my walk with the Lord. I had pondered whether these totals might be a sign at some point, but this caught me off guard, a bit teary-eyed, and here's why. I was led to this song after bits of the melody, long forgotten, were brought back to mind, and that led me to Psalms 42, verse 1, which is a complement to Isaiah 42. And the first psalm that I was led to sing a melody to was Psalms 95, verse 1. Memo dated November 19th, 2023. Note that it is 22 seconds. Now get this. As I sit down with coffee ready to start recording this very message, I see 9:51 a.m. and I'm quickened to add the actual memo of the audio. So here is that memo from November 19th, 2023.
Oh, come, let us sing unto the Lord. Let us make a joyful noise to the rock of our salvation. Psalms 95:1.
Now it's interesting to note that Psalms 111 verse 9 tells us, He has paid a full ransom for His people. He has guaranteed His covenant with them forever. What a holy, awe-inspiring name He has. Next, I capture a time, a bar wrapper that's dated January 30th, reminding of oneness and unity with the fullness of God. Next, I hear a strong siren at 102, which is a 12, a second distinct siren at 103, oneness with fullness of God, and a distant siren at 104, generational promises. As I get up to go inside, I pick up the phone and I see 119, which is a mirror or a nearness of 9/11, and then 123, reminding Psalms 123, be ready, look to the Lord. I'm led to look up the capture data. Here are the image names, and here are the image times, and noting again the video links in red. Next, I'm led to unravel all of the data, and a message emerges as follows. The Lord has said, Listen, heaven and earth, the children I raised have turned against me. From your head to your toes there isn't a healthy spot. Bruises, cuts, and open sores go without care or oil to ease the pain. The Lord protects everyone who follows him, but the wicked follow a road that leads to ruin. You will each be cruel to friends and neighbors. Young people will insult their elders. No one will show respect to those who deserve it. Some of you will grab hold of a relative and say, You still have a coat. Be our leader and rule this pile of ruins. I sleep and wake refreshed because you, Lord, protect me. 10,000 enemies attack from every side, but I am not afraid because you protect and bless your people. Jerusalem and Judah, you rebelled against your glorious Lord. Your words and your actions made you stumble and fall. The look on your faces shows that you are sinful as Sodom and you don't try to hide it. You are in for trouble and you have brought it all on yourselves. Listen, Lord, as I pray. Pay attention when I groan. You are my King and my God. Answer my cry for help because I pray to you. Each morning you listen to my prayer. As I bring my request to you and wait for your reply, I will sing a song about my friend's vineyard that was on the side of a fertile hill.
My friend dug the ground, removed the stones, and planted the best vines. He built a watchtower and dug a pit in rocky ground for pressing the grapes. He hoped they would be sweet, but bitter. Grapes were all it produced. Listen, people of Jerusalem and of Judah, you be the judge of me and my vineyard.
Because of your great mercy, I come to your house, Lord, and I am filled with wonder as I bow down to worship at your holy temple.
I am the Lord all-powerful. Israel is the vineyard, and Judah is the garden I tended with care. I had hoped for honesty and for justice, but dishonesty and cries for mercy were all I found.
I will praise you, Lord, with all my heart and tell about the wonders you have worked. But those who have suffered will no longer be in pain. The territories of Zebulun and Naphtali in Galilee were once hated, but this land of the Gentiles across the Jordan River and along the Mediterranean Sea will be greatly respected. God Most High, I will rejoice, I will celebrate and sing because of you. Those who walked in the dark have seen a bright light, and it shines upon everyone who lives in the land of darkest shadows. When my enemies face you, they run away and stumble and are destroyed. Our Lord, you have made your nation stronger. Because of you, its people are glad and celebrate like workers at harvest time, or like soldiers dividing up what they have taken. You take your seat as judge, and your fair decisions prove that I was in the right. You have broken the power of those who abused and enslaved your people. You have rescued them just as you saved your people from Midian, and I will sing about you at the gate to Zion. I will be happy there because you rescued me. In one day he cut off their head and tail, their leaves and branches. But you, Lord, tell them,
I will do something. The poor are mistreated and helpless people moan. I'll rescue all who suffer.
because of your wonderful deeds, we will sing your praises everywhere on earth. Our Lord, you are true to your promises, and your word is like silver heated 7 times in a fiery furnace. Sing, people of Zion, celebrate the greatness of the Holy Lord of Israel. God is here to help you. You will protect us and always keep us safe from those people. The Lord will keep you safe from secret traps and deadly diseases. He will spread his wings over you and keep you secure. His faithfulness is like a shield or a city wall. You won't need to worry about dangers at night or arrows during the day, and you won't fear diseases that strike in the dark or sudden disaster at noon. You will not be harmed though thousands fall all around you, and with your own eyes you will see the punishment of the wicked. The Lord Most High is your fortress. Run to him for safety. Everyone who trusts the Lord is like Mount Zion that cannot be shaken and will stand forever. Just as Jerusalem is protected by mountains on every side, the Lord protects his people by holding them in his arms now and forever. He won't let the wicked rule his people or lead them to do wrong. Isaiah 9:14 tells us, "Therefore in a single day the Lord will destroy both the head and the tail, the noble palm branch and the lowly reed." Psalms 12:6 declares, "Our Lord, you are true to your promises, and your word is like silver heated 7 times in a fiery furnace." And Psalms 125 verses 1 and 2 declares, "Everyone who trusts the Lord is like Mount Zion that cannot be shaken and will stand forever." Just as Jerusalem is protected by mountains on every side, the Lord protects his people by holding them in his arms now and forever. Now I encourage you to unravel what God has for you. Thank you for watching, and may the Lord bless you and keep you.